Welcome back, everybody, to the week 6 Carolina Collegiate Class matches for our B League here. We have a huge matchup here with the Wake Tech Community College coming up against the University of South Carolina Aiken. Now, this matchup should be a pretty close one, if I do have to say so myself. Although Wake Tech is playing with a sub during this matchup, so it's going to be interesting to see if he's able to make those adjustments he needs to make to fit in with the team and keep up with the pace, or if the sub is going to be the downfall of Wake Tech and USCA is going to take capitalization and advantage on that player. And it's going to be interesting to see what they have going on for them here. What are your thoughts, Nedsy? Well, actually, I think I know your thoughts. Thoughts.
My thoughts. I am the A-League captain here of Wake Tech. I'm looking forward to seeing my boys play tonight. I know they've been putting some work in individually. Now, they may not have played much as a team together yet because he is a sub coming in. Sub is Flick Fillet today, but they have some quality work on their own time. They're getting some more pressure on the ball. Maybe a little air dribble, maybe a little flip reset. Something a little crazy today. We're going to see something. That's what I want to see. So I am looking forward to this match today.
Absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see how these teams adjust to each other, as I know both of these teams are on the lower end, if I'm pretty sure, and it's going to be interesting as they're fighting to move up that totem pole. And with the kickoff underway here, the kickoff going into Wake Tech's corner here. Snow Bunny trying to take it up the side here, looking for the shot off the wall with a quick 50 by Bowers. Zen Steve getting a little mistouch there, but Flick Fillet able to follow up.
Popped up in the air. Steve Flick takes a shot, puts it in the back left corner of the goal here. A little team play coming out for Wake Tech already in this match. We are 15 seconds in. Flick Fillet pops. Oh, my fault. Flick Fillet does it all himself. The sub is showing why he is subbed in today. He takes a little pop, takes a little shot. We are 15 seconds in, and Wake Tech is up 1 goal already. Now the kickoff goes in favor of Orange here, but Blue, quick to capitalize, knocks it on Orange's net, but saved by the keeper.
Now Onion's trying to clear one downfield here, but Snow is able to send it right back to that corner. Off the wall here, looking for the touch. Bowers does get the touch that they are looking for on that goal line. Now, White Mamba trying to get it clear, quickly challenged by Zen Steve on the wall, beating Bowers. Onions looking here on the wall with a touch off there, and Flick with a huge save by White Mamba, dominating that backboard, and another huge save by White Mamba, getting the clear. Onions trying to get the pressure, but not able to convert on the play. Now Flick trying to get the pass here. White Mamba with another defensive stop, but it's going to leave a wide open situation there, as it looked like USCA had a little bit of an awkward situation. And right there, personally, I feel like White Mamba should have probably just left that for Bowers on that line, following up off that goal line.
I agree. If he leaves it there, his teammate comes in, sweeps right behind, takes it up the wall, a little bit of control there, able to clear the ball out. But Wake Tech with the unrelenting pressure right there, just shot after shot. White Mamba having to save the ball like 3 or more times there. It was some really good pressure we're seeing. And here they are back on the offensive again, but a great clear out by Onions. Put back in by Flick Filet. Can they have a shot here? Shut down on the wall, goes to the backboard. This is a dangerous position, a pre-jump, but barely misses. Orange looking to scramble here, goes up the back wall. Steve looking for a solo play, passes us out mid. It's nobody on the shot, put in the back left corner. USCA just a little bit slow to the ball. It rolls across their backboard, it comes out into the open, and it's finished by the Snow Bunny Lover.
Now this definitely seems like USCA is struggling a little bit on that backboard presence here. They need to start getting on the backboard and shutting down those backboard passing plays that Wake Tech is definitely taking advantage of. As you can see, Flick Filet slowing down the play, looking for a pass midfield. Gets the flick over two, but White Mamba once again there on the goal line, looking for the touchdown field. Gets one, tries to follow up, gets the 50 off the wall. Bowers there, gets it off the corner. Zensi trying to get the touch with an awkward touch. Onion for the shot, not able to capitalize. I know USCA is going to want that opportunity back.
Oh yeah, they will. And we're going to see back in the offensive maybe here soon. Somebody barely missing the double tap, going up the wall. Flick Filet looking to slow it down. Steve missing the ball. This could be USA's time, but they do not get it. Shut down by Snow Bunny Lover. Barely missing the pass here. And here are Onions looking to keep pressure. Shutting down Flick Filet, but a fake to the side. He beats another flick over the glass. Goes for the demo. He bumps him, but it does not go through. Now Snow Bunny up for a double and gets shut down by White Mamba.
USCA definitely starting to find a little bit. They're struggling a little bit on that offensive transition here with a quick shot by Onions, blocked by Zen Steve. Bowers following up off the wall, trying to get a second touch. Flick Filet does get away with it, barely avoiding that bump. White Mamba with an awkward touch midfield. Flick Filet trying to get the pop up, quickly cleared out by White Mamba in that amazing recovery there.
Now looking to go back in the possession of Orange here, but Flick Filet having something to say. He touches it, fakes the last defender, and it rolls and it bounces in to USCA's net right here. Now it looks like it's just an awkward pop off the wall. The third man's a little bit mispositioned, and he misjudges the ball just barely. This is a really unfortunate shot here for USCA, but I want to see them get back on the offensive. They had some good opportunities there for a little while, and I want to see if they can bring this game back. We got half the game left.
Now, one thing I definitely think USC needs to start taking advantage of with a double demo, leaving a wide open net. That's got to be devastating there. Not even able to get that offensive pressure here. The first demo, then going straight for the second one, forcing Onion to jump, then getting the third disruption here. USA needs to watch out for those demos, as that is what is killing them on those goal lines right now, quite literally.
Quite literally, indeed. Flick Filet just going through the defender one by one, depending on Steve to take that really awkward angle of a shot, and it works out perfectly. Now, this ball bouncing mid. Barely misses by Bowers here. A touch mid by Steve. Can he solo it? But a great clear by Onions. Followed up by White Mamba. Blasted to the ceiling by Flick Filet. Can he get another touch here? He drops it down, barely missing. And Onions looking to control this ball and drive it out, but shut down instantly by Steve. Wake Tech is unrelenting right now with this offense.
Flick Filet gets it over one, the bump by Bowers, leaving it off to the side. Zen Steve with a major miss on the post there. That's a devastating miss there for Zen Steve, although it gives USC a little bit of momentum. But Flick Filet is able to quickly shut it down, but he does miss that second touch here on the wall. Bowers getting a touch, does not connect. White Mamba hitting one fake out, gets it over Zen, looking for the touch, gets it past him. Flick Filet quickly there for the shutdown.
Yes, he is. Now this ball's rolling out. Wake Tech looking to keep control, but instantly demoed. I think USCA is going to take some notes out of Wake Tech's book here, looking for some demos and clearing the ball out. But that is quickly shut down by Steve. He gets the flip. He touches it mid. He bumps the defender, but unfortunately goes up wide. Onions just covering that backboard right now. But they slip through. Snow Bunny coming in really far up from third, putting the ball in. You know, Wake Tech is just keeping the ball high up in the air here, keeping it awkward for USCA, and they're just not able to get the clear that they're looking for. Now, this game so far is 6-0 with a minute left in favor of Wake Tech, but USCA, they're looking to get more demos, maybe looking to get some shots on net here. An unfortunate backflip, and Wake Tech right back on the offense.
Now with a quick shot by Zen Steve, not able to connect here. 50 seconds left. I think it might be safe to say that Wake Tech might walk away with this one. The quick shot by Flick into the top right corner or top left corner, but not able to put it on target. Bowers trying to get one downfield, shut down. No, trying to follow up on the wall. With a quick challenge by Onions, not able to connect with the fake challenge. Gets it over one. Zen Steve there for the follow-up, bringing it to a 7-0 lead for Wake Tech. Now, it looks like Wake Tech is starting to play a little bit of mental games here. Starting to play a lot of those, like forcing those little bit of panicky jumps on those awkward corner touches or on the goal line, and it's leaving wide open opportunities for their teammates to take advantage of the play.
Yes, they are. They're playing the man very well. They're waiting on the first person to overcommit a little bit and then just beating him barely and getting it mid for their follow-up, their quick follow-up. And that seems to be what's shutting USCA down on defense right now. But here they are breaking out a little bit. A dunk up by White Mamba, barely misses. Flick Filet almost gets it on net, barely wide. He leaves it. Somebody touches out mid, but a big clear by White Mamba. If they can get one goal here, they can shift some momentum in their favor, but shut down instantly by Flick Filet. Now a loose ball going out mid. Steve touches it. He beats one. He almost beats the second. A great clear by White Mamba, trying to shut this game out. They don't want to let in any more goals now, and here they are dropping the ball down. Now, I will say Wake Tech, they have a very, very warm-up day, heavy warm-up day. They've played 3 series back-to-back, and they're coming into this one, and I can say they're looking good, and I can tell you they are feeling good right now. But USCA, what do you think they can do? What do you think they can change up in this next game here?
Personally, I think the biggest weakness on USCA's side right now is definitely those not seeing those demos coming through on the goal line. It's not realizing that danger is coming your way, because that is probably half of the goals that Wake Tech was able to score here, was those demos and demolitions, leaving that net wide open alongside coming off of those defensive, because as we've seen, they're able to get those saves, they're able to get that little bit of pressure off their side, but they're losing that offensive momentum. And I think it's coming down to a lack of ball control. You got to keep the control together. You got to make sure you're maintaining possession, because those who are maintaining possession the longest in the game control the flow. And if you can make the other team play your speed, you have all the advantage.
That is very true. Now, they did have good bangs, as we saw. They cleared the ball out, but maybe if they look to control it, like you're saying, just a little bit more on those when they're clearing the ball down the wall, maybe look for a little follow-up touch mid. I think that can really catch Wake Tech off guard here. They're not really defending their backboard right now. They're just sending all 3 up on offense. So when USCA starts biting back, I think they have a very, very well chance of evening out this series so far.
Absolutely. You just got to make sure you're not letting that game get to your head. You got to keep that mental state very stoic, as my Rocket League team likes to say. You got to be stoic. You got to P-tap. You got to prepare for all possible outcomes, with the kickoff going quickly into USCA's favor. But Zen Steve there to capitalize. Gets it past one. White Mama getting the touch upfield, trying to follow it up with Flick Flay all alone. Once again, a little bit of an extra touch that he could have probably taken control of. Bowers with a quick challenge. Gets the block over Flick, but a huge demo attempt by Flick Filet, and White Mamba having to get this stop here with a dangerous situation, and a beautiful save on the goal line by White Mamba.
That was a beautiful save. That was a really close shot. But Wake Tech, and a shot on net, but cleared by Flick Filet. Onions barely getting back to it. Flick Filet looking to slow the play down here. He's fighting for me. He demos the third. He touches it. Can he get it out mid? A soft touch. Beats one defender. Cleared out to the side. A great clear by USC. Another demo. This could be a shot opportunity. A bump on the midfield. Can they put pressure on? But no. It's cleared out by Snow Bunny Lover on the backboard. Can he dunk it? Oh, a great 50 by Flick Filet, dunking over the last defender. Now, I don't know if you saw there, but there was 3 Wake Tech attackers for 2 defenders here. I'm sorry. He dunked the first guy. It went slightly over the second guy. It just seems like the rotations are a little bit out of sync. They're kind of a little bit too far from one another.
Yeah, I can definitely see what you're talking about, but one thing we did see right out of the gates here with Zensi with a quick double touch attempt with a huge miss off the top of the backboard there by Flick. Now, with a great save by White Mamba, Snow Bunny trying to follow up here. Gets the touch. Gets one with it. Bowers getting a quick shutdown and looking for the demo there, but not able to connect on either of them. Now, just as I was saying prior to this, USCA is getting a little bit of offensive momentum, but they just need to get this off of their side. White Mamba isn't able to get it past one, but a missed touch there, not able to capitalize.
Now, a great dunk by White Mamba almost instantly. It redirects off Flick Fillet here, the Wake Tech defender. Now, they were not expecting that, and that's exactly what USCA needs to do. Just some quick offense, break out of their field a little bit. Now, once they cleared it, White Mamba was there. He was following it up instantly, and that's exactly what I think they need to be doing right now. They just tied up this game. It is 1-1. We got 3:30 left on the clock. Now, here we go. White Mamba back in the offensive. He gets a touch off ceiling. He can't follow it the way he wants to. And it's cleared out by Flick Fillet.
With a great challenge by Onions there, shutting down the flip reset, but Snow now trying to follow up off the wall. With a quick, great shutdown by White Mamba, you can see USCA has turned up the speed dial, and now they're trying to get this pressure off of their side with a quick shot by Zen with another great bump. Once again, the bump sneaking through, shutting down the goal line is unfortunate. Honestly, I don't think there's much you can do there. I mean, there was no way for Onions to even see him coming there.
Yeah, he came out from right in this corner, off the backboard, jumped down, little wave dash action. He pretty much got everything he needed to. Now, I think USCA needs to look for a little bit of backboard defense here. If they're able to cover that backboard, I think that's where all of Wake Tech's goals are kind of originating from. Now, a great pass out mid by Snowbunny Leonard. Flick plays up. He gets the touch under the defender, and it bounces in. It goes right under the last defender of USCA here. A great dunk out mid and a great shot. Onions going up for that ball, making the right choice to 50 it, but unfortunately it just goes right underneath him.
Also a great shot by Flick Fillet there. Now, going to this next kickoff here, it's going to be interesting to see what type of adjustments they made, because USCA did show that they did find that wink link in Wake Tech's armor. But personally, I think what we need to see from USCA is just a little bit more pass play, a little bit more team coordination. With Flick Fillet trying to take it upfield, quickly shut down by Mamba. Mamba getting a quick challenge, but Flick Fillet off the backboard, almost gets the redirect, not able to connect with it. Now White Mamba trying to get one downfield here, but he gets Goomba stomped by Zen Steve.
Now here we are, another touch out mid here, shut down by Onions. Almost great Flick Fillet, almost scoring the double tap here, but Onions looking to take control. He pinches out mid. Bowser up for the ball. He's waiting, leaves it for White Mamba, and a great clear, but they need some follow up here. Popped up again by Flick Fillet. Steve is up and he dunks the defender here. It's bouncing out. This is a very loose ball. Another demo coming through by Flick Fillet. He's had like 7 demos and bumps so far this game. And a shot top left corner misses. White Mamba looking to take control. Another shot on net. It is unrelenting right now. Blue, another touch out mid. But White Mamba slows it down and takes it to the wall.
With a quick bump by Wake Tech there, it goes right back into that Wake Tech possession here. White Mamba trying to get in that full boost on the backboard defense that we were talking about. Not able to connect with it. Flick getting the pinch off of the post. Almost sneaking it back through both defenders here. Snow trying to follow up with a huge clear by Onions on the goal line. USCA is definitely showing that defensive prowess here. They're able to get these defenses and make the saves they need to. They just need to get this off their side and find those capitalization with a huge clear back downfield by Flick.
Onion shutting that option down, and White Mamba up for the 50. This could be a really good opportunity for USCA. Ball slowing down, a touch out mid, Zen there to dunk it. Maybe looking for the demo. He misses it. A great dodge by USCA, and they are back on the offense. Shut down quickly by Snowbunny. Flick play with a great touch mid, and they get the demo on the goalie. Can this be a goal for Wake Tech? A bounce out mid, a finish too high by Flick Fillet. The ball is scrambling in the midfield right now, and White Mamba shuts it down. This could be a shot opportunity for USCA. Onions is there. It dunks out mid. Where's the shoot? The shot. It's so close. A great save by Steve here.
One thing I will say I have noticed from this Wake Tech sideline, or this Wake Tech side, is on that defensive side, they seem to expect every 50 to go their way. They're playing a lot of best case scenarios here, so whether you start incorporating some mind games of fakes of your own, forcing these reactions in these dangerous situations, that might open up some gaps here in the Wake Tech defensive line.
I agree. I think their confidence could be the downfall of them if they keep playing like that, praying for the best case scenario here. Almost a shot on net. A really good place by White Mamba, but a great clear by Snowbunny Lover. Now this ball rolling out the field. Mamba slowing it down exactly what we want to see him do, and he beats the defender here. Popped out mid. Flick Fight looking for that demo, and he gets it out of the air. Can they get a shot on target? They cannot. White Mamba taking up the wall again. A great touch out mid. Onions unfortunately missing that, but Bowers is here. A touch out to the side. Popped up again by Onions. White Mamba with the 50 out mid, and it goes straight down. Wake Tech is keeping it up, though. They want one more goal here. They want to bring the series to 4-1 so far. A touch out mid, a shot, barely wide, and it goes into the next game. Wake Tech is up 2-0 so far in the series.
Now, definitely things were not looking like they were going in USCA's favor here Although I think the biggest thing that we're seeing from, or I said Wake Tech's favor. I meant you. Did I say Wake Tech or USCA's favor?
I have no idea.
Well, it looks like things are not going in USCA's favor so far in
Mhm.
this matchup. Although I feel like they definitely showed that they can find that chink and that little gap in Wake Tech's offensive play. They just got to incorporate those team plays, taking that possession, surveying the area, and taking mental notes of where the opponents are, and just trying to incorporate the team play more into the play style. If you can get those passes and put more pressure on their side of the net, I mean, the more shots you have, the higher chance of it going in the net. And if you can incorporate demos and bumps into that, it's going to create a lot of those gaps and opportunities that you need to have if you want to make sure you can stay in this series.
That is very true. Now, Wake Tech, they are very offensive heavy so far this series. They are putting two people very far up on the field, leaving their third man to kind of be on an island of his own. If USCA gets that demo on that first man, that second man even, they have a very good opportunity of banging the ball down the field, looking for a follow-up, or if they can control it like they have been. We saw White Mamba taking up the wall with some good control, some passes out mid. Once they start making those connections, they start linking up in that midfield. I think we have a reverse sweep on our hands.
Absolutely, and taking that control in that midfield presence is definitely going to be a key factor in here. But jumping into game 3 here, Wake Tech versus USCA. The kickoff is there. Onion trying to get the touch here off the wall. No one there to capitalize, but a huge miss, but a possible fake there but now trying to get the dribble, a huge shutdown. But Onion with that beautiful save, and a lot of Wake Tech pressure coming right out of the gates. Mamba not getting the touch he's looking for, looking for the pass midfield as we were talking about, but it just doesn't get there in time. Now Flick with the flip reset, gets one, isn't able to connect, but it's off the crossbar. Zen Steve there to follow up with the shot. Great play by
Now that
Wake
was
Tech
a crazy play by Flick play. He gets the flip here. He gets the flick on the ball, staying true to his name. He wave dashes it, pops it up. Unfortunately, doesn't score, but Steve is there to finish that shot out. Now, this ball, let's see, it gets bounced off really high on the left-hand side, but cleared out by Snow Bunny. Onions looking to control it, pops it out mid. He beats the defender here. This could be really dangerous for Wake Tech, but it's shut down instantly by Steve. Now Flick played almost with the touchdown midfield, and Steve is there to capitalize on it. Bowers got faked out by the backboard. They're expecting the touch from Flick Fillet. That does not come. He was out of position there. Unfortunately, could not get himself into the right spot.
Unfortunate there. Now Wake Tech controlling a lot of momentum here in this matchup here. They need to figure out a way to transition this off of their side. USCA, White Mamba trying to get the touch here. Quick shot got down, but no one there on the goal line, not able to follow up. Looks like a little bit of a gap there, and looks like Zen Steve found it and was able to capitalize.
Yes, he was. He got up to that ball very quick, just taking a touch on net, and unfortunately, USCA was just a little bit out of rotation, and it rolls in there. Now, Wake Tech is up 3 goals so far, but we're only a minute into the game. USCA has a ton of time to bring this game back in their favor, and this might be the start of it. White Mamba with a shot on net here, stopped by Flick Fillet. A pop-up by Steve, shut down by Bowers. And USCA with an open shot opportunity here, but cleared out by Flick Fillet. Onions is keeping it back on their side, but another clear out to the left-hand wall.
Now Flick getting a touch off the backboard here. Bowers trying to follow up, not able to get the touch that they were looking for on that goal line. Onions trying to get it outfield, but White Mamba gets one touch. Onions trying to follow up, gets it past Snow. Now Bowers able to get there, but Bowers is getting bumped to the net. That's got to be dangerous, but a quick challenge by White Mamba, able to shut it down. Onions with a clear downfield. Flick beating him to the ball there, leaving it for Snow. Now Snow getting the touch. Bowers with a great block there on the goal line here. Zen Steve trying to transition it to his team, but it looks like USCA is picking up a little bit of offensive momentum here.
Yes,
now,
they are. When they're clearing this...
gets the bump. Sorry.
No, when they're clearing this ball down the field, we see Wake Tech has a very big boost advantage. We can see here Wake Tech all having 20 or more boosts, while USCA is kind of scrambling. One of their third man here having 0 boosts on this play. I think the momentum shifts when they have the boost advantage. Every time USCA gets a big clear out, they're able to grab boost and kind of reset a little bit. But Wake Tech is just taking advantage of all the pads and the midfield, and they are just having a massive boost advantage, sitting at 100 normally, if not in the 70s, and that is showing with their speed today. Now, a soft touch over 1. He beats 2 defenders. Steve looking to control this ball. Third man, Bowers left as a solo right now. A touch around by Steve. A bounce out mid, but cleared out by Onions.
Now Onion's trying to slow down the possession here with only 3 boosts to his name. He does need to get the touch. Bowers with the pass downfield, trying to follow up. 20 boosts. It does get a little bit of pressure there, but not able to capitalize with a pass or a shot on net. Onions with a great 50 challenge. Just needs to get it past the second one, but he does get a little bit of stall with a pass midfield. Zen Steve with an awkward touch. A lot of pressure coming here, but no one able to capitalize on the third man position of following up here. Snow looking for the pass midfield, gets a touch. Onions with a great clear down the center. Zen Steve with a bang upfield. White Mamba getting a touch off the left wall here. Trying to apply some USCA pressure. It does get a little bit of a shot there, but it looks like Waitek is able to get the save.
Yes, they are, but they are scrambling a little bit right now. USA is kind of finding those the weak links right now, and the armor is shut down by White Mamba. They are keeping this on the Wake Tech side right now. Snow touching it to their backboard though, looks for the double tap, does not get it, but shut down again by White Mamba. This could be very dangerous for Wake Tech. A great touch pass to the defender, unfortunately bounces wide and Powers cannot connect with it. Now Wake Tech, Snow clears it out down the left field. There's 1 defender left, 2 defenders left right now. He goes for the demo, he barely misses it. Steve maybe overcommitting a little bit here, and a great demo by USCA. It goes up the wall, but shut down instantly by Steve.
That's Zayden Steve trying to get the pass midfield, but quickly shut down by Onion. No, getting the pop-up field. Bowers there, and the last man with a great clear off the center. Getting him off that side of the field is key here. Flick trying to get the touch with a quick challenge. Onion's there for the shot, or for the block, but Zen Steve is able to sneak it by in the center of the field in the passing play. Great passing play there. Flick getting that 1 extra touch there, getting it past Mamba, and Onion's not able to get there in time.
Yeah, he barely got that ball by. He got that 100 boost in the corner, and we saw him use all of that boost to get that touch out mid. That's that boost advantage that I was talking about a little bit earlier. But White Mamba looking to keep this ball in right now. He shuts down the defender. Flick Fillet with a great redirect on net. White Mamba so close to saving that. That was a really, really good play by Wake Tech here. Popped up by Snow to Flick Fillet, and Flick Fillet with a redirect to almost the top right corner of the net here. That is almost unsavable.
I'm going to be honest, I did not expect that shot coming in out of nowhere. I didn't even notice Flick coming around the corner. I thought he was going to go for another demo, but he quickly changed it up there and got that redirect with a block by Snow. Or sending it back downfield. Zen Steve looking for that pass to Flick off that midfield with a shot with the entire team committing on that play to get the stop. With the Snow getting the clear off to the side. Flick trying to follow up here on the wall. Now, Zen Steve with a little bit of a misjump there, not able to connect with it. Bowers not able to get the touch that they were looking for on that one, leaving USCA in a little bit of an awkward situation, and Flick is able to put it in, bringing it back to a 7-0 lead.
Now Flick doing it almost all himself here. He beats 1 defender, touches around him, fakes the next one to an awkward 50, and then slots it in the top right corner. He's being a 1-man army in that play right now. Now there is 36 seconds left in this game right now. I want to see USCA make some plays of their own, get some offensive pressure going. A few goals here. We know they can score these goals. We just want to see them put them on the net. We know they're great players, but Wake Tech is just taking advantage of every single play that they can right now. But a great touch out mid, shut down instantly by Flick Fillet, but back to the back line of White Mamba. A pinch on net, almost shut down, but cleared again by Wake Tech.
Snow Bunny trying to apply some pressure here. White Mamba getting the save to their own corner. Things are not looking like it's going to end well for USCA today, and Wake Tech is going to walk away with this game with a unfortunate situation here. But Wake Tech is going to take Game 3, taking away the series and securing the win.
They secure that win, a very definite win at that, a 7-0 in that last game, putting on almost 10 shots per game there. USCA was playing a very strong midfield game, keeping the ball and trying to keep it out of Wake Tech's hands, but they were just able to adapt. They were able to get the touches around them, and they shut out this series with a 3-0 sweep.
I know it's definitely an unfortunate circumstance for USCA, but as we saw in that game, there was a lot of opportunities where they were making the saves they needed to. They just weren't able to capitalize on those transition plays here and make sure those offensive transitions. I mean, we saw Bowers, White Mamba, and Onion all contribute on that defensive side here, and they had a lot of demonstration on their defensive capabilities here, but they just need to find those passing plays and those transitions and make sure they can maintain that possession and look for those plays to make with your teammates.
Of course, because they were great at taking it up the wall outside, looking for those touches mid. It was just always a Wake Tech defender just waiting. They were just waiting back, waiting for the touch to come out that just got a little bit far from them, and then they would just pounce on it right away. They'd get that boost advantage. They'd force a demo or two. They did that almost every single offensive play that they had. They went for a couple demos, and you could very much see that on the boost of USCA. They were struggling to keep up that momentum.
Absolutely. Now, jumping into a little bit more of a recap there, that was a great display from Wake Tech on the offensive side here. There was a lot of passing plays, a lot of backboard usage, and that you could see that they were incorporating a little bit of a new type of rotation from what I've seen compared to the earlier side of the season here. It was a lot more demo oriented rotation here and freeing up that net, and it seems like that has definitely paid off for them so far.
Yes, it has. Their sub playing a big part in there, going for those demos and trying to open up the field to let his teammates breathe some more, kind of go for things that they might not be able to go for originally against other teams. Just opening that path for them, really, just letting them do their thing. And of course, he was the highest scorer in that last game there. He's not letting it all go away to his teammates. He's taking some shots himself, some passes. He played a very great game. They all did.
Overall, I mean, in the end of the day, Wake Tech walks away with the W in a clean 3-0 sweep. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can carry that momentum going into the rest of the season here. As after this week, we are only looking at 4 more weeks of games here. It's going to be interesting to see if they're able to climb their way up into those B League playoffs and see if they can secure those LAN spots.
Yes, because top 2 of the B League, that's gonna be the ones qualifying for the land. Now, Wake Tech, correct me if I'm wrong, they were in 4th or 5th place as of, before that game, and now with a 3-0 sweep, they could be moving up to 4th, if not 3rd place.
Let me take a look real quick. So, as of the current dating of our seeding here, which may be a little outdated with some of these matches having already played, our B League for Wake Tech, they were currently in the 6th position. So there is a chance
6th
of beating
position,
this.
okay,
They may move up to possibly the 5th position in this one,
okay.
depending on how the weighting scale evolves around.
Now putting them right in the middle of the pack there, that may not be where they wanna be, of course, everyone wants to be those top 2 seeds and qualify for that land, but a very good performance by them overall today. I was very surprised and happy to see, like, how comfortable they were playing with one another. I know their sub hasn't played with them very much, but that individual work has definitely shown, every single player on that team getting some shots on net, getting some pressure.
Yeah, although the seeding here may be a little devastating for some of these teams here, just remember in the tournament for B League players, they all have an equal shot at getting those 2 spots. It just more or less depends on who your opponent is going to be. So you want to definitely try and get that higher up seeding here, so you can get the quote unquote easier matchups if you're a high seed. Like, you know how it is. It's just how it is. If you're a number 1 seed, you're gonna play the lowest seed. It's just how
Yep.
it's gonna be in the playoffs. So I know every team has wanted to try and move up out of those seedings and move up around the middle of the pack, if anything. Because let's be real, USC, NC State, Clemson, they pretty much are dominating the top 3 spots so far.
Yep. Not just the A League, but the B League as well. They're showing their prowess as a school, and it is very impressive to see. Now, it
But
would be very interesting though at the lands if we see some of these top teams playing their lower teams and shutting out their lower teams, possibly kicking them out of the bracket. I know that's not exactly what they want to be doing, but it might be what happens with both teams performing so well.
well, yeah, coming into for the land playoffs, whoever wins the top 2 seeds in the top 2 seeds in the B League playoffs, finishing first and second, they will be taking the bottom 2 seeds of the land. So whatever, I mean, specifically for some schools positioning, if like for example, if Clemson moves up to second place or USC stays in first place, there's a high chance they might play themselves.
Yep. And that would
Uh,
be very sad to see for both teams. You don't want either of them losing, especially not knocking out your own B team. There's going to be a lot of unfortunate circumstances there, a lot of heartfelt conversations to be had, but the coach will be proud of both teams regardless for making it and performing. That's all they have so far this season.
Absolutely. Now, that is going to conclude the matchup tonight. So be sure to tune in tomorrow at, I believe, let me take a look real quick. What was tomorrow's time? Let's tune in
Tomorrow,
tomorrow at 7 p.m.
that's
to have
me.
Wake Tech with your boy Dedsy here playing against NC State, which is a pretty big A-League matchup. So be sure to tune into that tomorrow, and we will catch you all then.